It comes as no surprise that once again Bethesda has completely screwed the pooch, and this time, yes, it derives from the whole nylon canvas bag shenanigans that happened, and now comes down to the fact that Bethesda apparently cannot run a website, a simple freaking website. And what are we talking about? Well, apparently, if you decided to put in a request for a replacement canvas bag because you bought the CE edition of Fallout 76, well, it looks like all your information was made available to everyone else who similarly put in such a thing. Now, Bethesda was asking for your personal information in these tickets. They were asking for your address, proof of purchase, stuff like that. Your card information was now available to random people, apparently. Your address, your name, your personal information, your PII was made available to random schmucks on the internet. And Bethesda, well, Bethesda, you have to give it to them. Not only are they now known for putting out buggy games and expecting modders to unfuck what they do, but now they make buggy websites, but modders can't unfuck that. Bethesda has managed to take everything they do and destroy it. Congratulations. You started off with a game nobody really even wanted. You messed up the launch of that game. You messed up continuing that game. You messed up your CE canvas bag. You messed up so much shit in such a small amount of time that the player base has revolted. The player base has said, we're done here. Now, once again, I was willing to purchase the game. I'm not anymore now that my personal information on your MTX written, your RMT written website, your video game is now available to anybody who is apparently able to submit a ticket. Oh, but it's okay. They did respond. A community manager did respond, ladies and gentlemen, and they have fixed it. No talking about what caused the issue, no talking about anything. And you have people saying, well, if it's such a big issue, why are people bringing it to the attention of random people on the internet? Well, let me explain that for you. This is such a massive breach of trust. This is such a massive screw up on the part of Bethesda that they need to be named and shamed. And what's more, how many people do you think might have had their information taken by some not so savory people? I personally would like to know, hey, Bethesda put your personal information out there, including, apparently, your credit card information. Yeah, I'd like to know that so I can cancel my freaking card. I can put a fucking credit report update out there to monitor my credit report, just in case a little bit of identity theft happens. But of course, because you have those rabid fanboys and sock puppets belonging to community managers for the video game company, they have to tell you, if it's such a big deal, don't talk about it. And they bury and they lock the thread talking about it and the like. How do you fuck up this bad? I have done everything I can to keep my language PG-13. I don't even give myself the one F word a video that you get with a PG-13 movie. I've done very well doing that, but this is just an absolute drop of everything. You managed to completely screw it up, put people's personal information out there, and the best you could do is say, we fixed this problem. What's going to happen? Everybody who was affected, you get 500 more atoms. $5. $5 whole freaking dollars in game. And yeah, no, that's definitely not going to work here. But of course, Todd Howard, peace be upon him. Nothing's going to happen there, is it? See, you're the leader. This is one of those leadership techniques. This is one of the things that you learn about. You're a leader. You're in charge. The blame for mess ups falls on your shoulders. The buck stops with you. And of course, Todd Howard hasn't said anything on this. Nobody, none of the suits have. Community manager comes in and says arguably the dumbest thing she could have said. and oh boy, did they manage to fuck that up. But here we are. And You know it's going to happen in the future too. You can't explain it away. You cannot explain away how somebody was that incompetent. Somebody is going to be fired for it, because if they're not, no, somebody's going to be fired for it. They have to be. There is absolutely no way you can say it was a mess up, it won't happen again. Oh, by the way, we're not going to hold anybody accountable for that. No, there's going to be a scapegoat. There has to be. You are talking about people's personal information out there. We literally have stuff like the Fling or the Ashley Madison or whatever it was. You have all these websites that are corrupted and they are infiltrated and personal information is taken. Bethesda did exactly the same thing. And here we are. Here we are with people's information taken, credit card information possibly stolen. We don't know. And Bethesda's response is, we're sorry. It's literally, the last 3 weeks have been nothing but from that South Park episode of the BP spill where they have the CEO of BP on TV. We're sorry. Sorry. So sorry. It's the exact same thing. The exact same thing. Eventually, the sorry doesn't work anymore.